Right, y'all. It's time for the Missouri Day of History. Missouri Day of History. It is Wednesday. The last Wednesday is the 26th. So let's do this. All right, y'all. For this day in history, we don't have to go back too far. We're going back to the year I graduated, 2004. Missouri Supreme Court rules that concealed weapons are constitutional. A B2 decision. Oh, I'm sorry, a 5-2 decision. I don't know why I'm thinking the B2 bomber here. But anyway, a 5-2 decision by the state's highest court upheld the right of Missouri to carry a concealed gun. Although the ruling caused another problem, the issue came before the court after Governor Bob Holden vetoed the law. Lawmakers then overrode his veto. Then came lawsuits that put the law on hold until the courts took up the case. They ruled in favor of the law, but also stated that counties did not have to issue permits because it put an undue burden on the sheriffs who would have to cover the cost of implementation. Lawmakers eventually went back into session to find a way to pay for the new law. That's crazy. But yes, I do remember this. So yes, you can as far as I know, for the state of Missouri, it is still it is legal to conceal and carry in the state of Missouri. And far as I know, you do not have. Used to be, you'd have to take a course in order to conceal and carry. You could do it, but you had to take like a concealed and carry course that, like it said, usually the sheriff's department or whatever would take up those classes. But with the new law, or once the Supreme Court ruled that, then they said, yeah, the sheriff's department no longer has to run those classes. You can conceal and carry without a problem here in the state of Missouri. So a lot of people said, okay, so right now, as far as I know, there's still a lot of people out there that do conceal and carry and know they don't have to take a special class to do it. But you have to know where you can and can't legally conceal and carry. Like, for example, if you go to, just run this as an example, but if you go to, like, Jeff City, if you go to the Capitol at in Jeff City, you cannot conceal and carry. You cannot carry any type of weapon like that on you. If you do, they will confiscate it, at the door. You can pick it up at the end of your session. As far as I know, you can still pick it up at the end. Either that or they keep it. I'm not sure, but I know they do confiscate it because you have to run through a metal detector before you can actually go into the building. And I'm sure there's other federal buildings that are just like that throughout the state where you are not allowed to conceal and carry. I'd have to check, but I do not think you're allowed to do so, like at Whiteman Air Force Base or something like that, unless you have a really good reason for concealing and carrying. I don't think you're allowed to at Whiteman Air Force Base either if you're visiting. As far as I know, you're not allowed to. I wouldn't try it anyway. But yeah. So there's certain places you're not allowed to. There's certain, but I think all the rules and everything like that is online now, where you can look it up. But so that way you don't get into trouble. But you are able to conceal and carry in the state of Missouri. So I do know that. But anyway, that's all I got for y'all. That is the Missouri's history of the day. So, and that's all I got for y'all. So, yay! So have a good one. Peace out, and I'll see you on the next video. Bye for now.